Hey you guys, it's your girl Beauty with Mika. So I'm here to give you guys a foundation wear test and product review using a few of the new Juvia's Place foundations. The first one is this natural I Am Magic Radiance foundation. I am in the shade Malawa, which as you can see right there. Second is this Juvia's Place I Am Magic powder in this shade, because you guys know I am not one to butcher the shades. And on my eyes is the new Juvia's Place Coffee Shop palette. If you're interested in this video, don't forget to thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Stay blessed. Bye. Alright you guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to try tons of Juvia's Place products. The first thing we're going to try is this new Juvia's Place I Am Magic Natural Radiant Foundation. Let me pull it up so we can tell you guys what this is about, because girl, this took me forever to get to. I had to get through 3 different swatches to be able to get this foundation the way I want it. At least to get it, at least to find my shade range to where I wanted it to be. Okay, I am in the shade Malawali. This is described as a flawless, radiant, luminous complexion. It is both light and hardworking. It's a light and hard-working water-resistant formula. It is with natural minimizing. It's supposed to naturally minimize imperfections to smooth, protect, and hydrate the skin with long-lasting results. It doesn't say the longevity of this foundation, but we're gonna go ahead and give this a try. I do like the new packaging on here. So if you're seeing, you do have the pump on there, which I do like. I'm gonna be honest, I highly recommend if you can go in store and shade match yourself, go ahead and do it, because it took me 3 times to do this. Another thing we're gonna try is the Juvia's Place the Coffee Shop palette, and we're gonna try the new I Am Magic foundation powder. I got it in I don't even want to butcher the name, so there you go. And this is what it looks like. And of course, you guys know I love Juvia's Place products, so I did pull out her blush, which we are going to use. This is blush volume number 3. I have number 1, number 3, and I want to say number 4. And then for her bronzer, I pulled out dark. This is what it looks like, and I also have deep. And then lipstick, we're going to use the shade Toffee. She did come out with some new lip glosses, but you guys know I have been doing a bunch of hauling, and I didn't need any more lip glosses. So there it is. This is what volume number 3 looks like. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're wondering, I did prep my skin with my normal skincare routine. So I do have my SPF, I have my dark spot corrector and all that good stuff. If you have not watched my nighttime skincare routine, I'll go ahead and link it. Pretty much those products I do use in the morning and in the day. And I always, before I do anything to my face, I use an SPF. Anything that is not seen in this video for review, it's in my February everyday shop my stash video, which I will be going ahead and use. I don't do my brows off camera. I just got them threaded. I realized that I don't. Go ahead and get started with this foundation. So I'm going to, and if you hear some noise in the background, y'all, the twins are watching a Paw Patrol movie. I want to say that is 1.5 pumps. And I do have my beauty blender, but I'm gonna go ahead and use, you know what, I'm gonna use my finger because my nails are not long. I never really use my fingers on camera, so let's go ahead and give it a try. All right, next I am going to use this NYX 03 foundation brush and blend that into the skin. I'm gonna bring y'all in just a little bit. This does not really have a smell. So if you're wondering, it really does not have a smell. I know the shade on camera is like, girls, that's your match. Trust me, it is. I actually went in, returned the previous one that I had because it was too dark, went and swatched it down my neck in the car and let it sit, and this was a perfect match because looks can be deceiving. So this is what it looks like. See, now it looks like a perfect match, and I'm looking at my mirror right here. I will say it's blending in very nice. I do like that it gives a natural radiant glow to the skin. It's not too glowy. You guys know I have combination oily skin, so for me, if it come off very like pale oily, I'll be like, nah, I don't want it. But this is like natural glow where it's not too much. I'm hoping once I set it with down, it doesn't get too oily. It did give a nice coverage, because usually I always want to cover this area of my face, of my cheeks, where it does have my, you know, hyperpigmentation, even on this side. So I will say the coverage is definitely good, because I only used a pump and a half. Now, as far as concealer go, I'm always going to want to apply concealer. I could honestly go without concealer right now. As you can see, like, I could pretty much wear this by itself and not have to wear concealer. Honestly, like, that's just me being honest, pure honest. I could just put this on and wear it just like that. So this foundation is so far so good. So far so good. Okay, Juvias. Now I am going to do my brows off. I'm gonna go ahead and speed up this video and let you guys see my whole makeup routine using this palette, because this is more of a, if you haven't seen the coffee shop palette, this is what it looks like. It is a simple neutral everyday palette, but I couldn't resist it because Juvia's places quality on their palettes are so good, and I was like, you need this in your life. Like, girl, just get it. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed up this video so you guys can see me just do an everyday natural wear routine, and we'll come back with the full look. Alright, you guys, so let's go ahead and try this powder out to set it. I did set a little bit in my T-zone with my Charlotte Tilbury brightening under eye powder because I needed to apply some concealer. So I wanted to do that, and I know it looks a little crazy on camera, but trust me, in person it looks very, very good. That Juvia's Place blush, I always say go light-handed, because right now I'm ready to put my setting spray on. So this is the setting powder. It does flip right here, and you do have the little sponge, which I'm not going to use. This is what the name is, and let me tell you what the foundation is, the powder is described as. So this powder is described as a easy glide foundation for a flawless, radiant, and luminous complexion. So you could probably pretty much wear this by itself, or I'm actually going to set it with this foundation just to see how it looks. More than likely this is similar to the FENTY powder where you could just wear it on by itself. I will try it by itself and let you guys know my thoughts. You guys know I'm quick to throw something I love in a shop my stash. So I'm gonna go ahead and just set my face, and let's go ahead and see. And I did swatch this one on the back of my hand, so this is the perfect shade for me, so I didn't feel like I needed to go back in. And if you're wondering, I have a neutral golden undertone. I pretty much like to stay just neutral, not too orange. I never want to go orange, so I do more of the golden to keep me in that balance, because I ain't doing too orange and I'm not doing too red. See, it took away some of the shine off of here, which I like, because it did take away some of the shine, and the foundation did, the powder did go on smooth. Didn't have a smell, which is I always like. If it don't have a smell when it goes on, you know, I already know I didn't. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face, come back and show you guys my thoughts. Alright, you guys, so here's the final look. Overall, I like it. I don't have any complaints about it. The foundation went on smooth. It was a good match. So I highly recommend going in store because it's just better. It took me 3 tries to get the right foundation shade. Shout out to my friend Cases by K, because she was like, go try this specific shade range. I don't know how she nailed it, but I swatched it down my neck, down my chest, and it was a perfect match. This foundation did not have any smell. I like that it gives you, when I think of luminous, I'm thinking really, really glowy. So it gives you a luminous radiant, but I do like it because it's just a more of a natural radiant. The coverage is really, really good. It did not say if it was a medium coverage foundation, but I will say that you probably can build it up, but I only used a pump and a half and it covered really good. I did not have to go in anywhere where I normally thought I would to have to conceal or cover up, especially my hyperpigmentation area. It covers that like that. So, but as far as like concealer under eye, I personally just did that because that's just part of my normal that's part of my normal foundation routine. Honestly, I could have wore it without anything and just set under my eyes and would have been good too. That's how good the coverage is, I will say that. So I did like that. The powder went on smoothless. It did cover. I could honestly probably use a translucent powder with the foundation and not use the Juvia's Place powder. I am going to try this powder out by itself to see how much coverage does it give. Other than that, the eyeshadow powder, it did have a little bit of fallout in the pigment with the pigment shades, so more of the shimmery shades. I will say that. So one thing I noticed, it wasn't a lot of fallout, but it was more of like, you know, normal fallout that you will have. So I will say you may want to do your eyes before you apply your foundation, but then when I went in and cleaned it up, it was easy. Other than that, let's see, the time I put this on, we could say is 1 o'clock. It is 1:43. What I'll do is come back after a few hours because, girl, it is the holiday weekend. I need to wash London's hair, deep condition her hair, and pretty much chill out the rest of this afternoon. And I'm probably gonna binge watch Scandal, but I'll come back in a few hours, let you guys see what this foundation looked like after a couple hours of wear. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Bye. All right, you guys, the time is 7:02. I have worn this foundation for a little over 6 hours since I applied it, and this is what it looks like without me touching it up. I will say it is normal for me to get oily in this area. Obviously, as you guys know from the first video, all I did was did my skincare. I didn't do any color correcting. I have on sunscreen. I did go out in the elements. I normally will set my primer and everything, and actually I realized I did not actually even wear a primer in this foundation review. I just pretty much did my normal skincare, added my sunscreen, which is the Supergroup sunscreen to prep my skin, and then no primers at all. No primers on nowhere on my face. No eye primer, no face primer, nothing. So I have to say, for me not to have any primers, me not to prep my face the way I normally do, this is hella good. Like, I was walking past like, okay. I was ready to be like, your face is too greasy. What, like, this is about 6 hours of wear, and I could just imagine if I went through another 2 hours of wear that I would still wear it. It doesn't irritate my skin. It doesn't feel like it's cakey on my skin. As you can see, it gave a very nice coverage on the skin. The blush is still blushing very good. The eyeshadow is still there. It hasn't creased or anything, which I do love. The powder hasn't creased at all anywhere. Juvia's Place did they thing with this foundation and this powder, so you got my vote. I will never, there hasn't been anything Juvia's Place that has never disappointed me, so I definitely say go ahead and get the foundation. Definitely try your shade match. Get this powder. I am going to try the powder by itself as a no makeup look, because I do know, I have read that this powder can be worn by itself, so I will be doing that. You know, Juvia's Place is good on their palettes, so if you can get a Juvia's Place palette while it's on sale, or use someone's referral link, I use Ohima, definitely please go try it out. The palettes never do me wrong. They are probably one of the brand of palettes that I have in my collection. I have a lot of Juvia's Place, and you guys know that it's hard to declutter, so I had to get this. If you are a neutral girl, go ahead and get this. If you're colorful, they have the Masquerade and other palettes, but in regards to this foundation and this powder, it has my vote. So Do I recommend it? Hell yeah, go get it. It's available at Ulta. It's also available on the Juvia's Place website. So I highly recommend it. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you think about how I've been wearing it so far. What are your thoughts? Some more. You guys know I will continue to wear this and let you guys know if anything changes. Till then, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Stay blessed. Bye.